Well, hello there. Come on in. I'm Chris Brown. I'm your humble chimney sweep. I was just going over your chimney inspection report, but now that you're here, make yourself comfortable. Let's go over it together, shall we? Okay, now let's take a look at the inspection report and see how it reads out. This is a generic report. This is exactly what you will get, only your information obviously will be filled into all these blanks. The upper right-hand corner of the report is the legend. Each one of these initials pertain to something. A is consistent with the age of the chimney. B, see comments below. C, repairs needed. D, need further evaluation. Or E, not applicable. And they're placed into the boxes next to the parts of the chimney that can be easily identified in this diagram. And then, of course, you'll find my comments here below. Now, let's take a look at your personal report. So stay with me. Hey, what a great looking house. Beautiful landscaping. Nice location. Let's go on inside so we can see it's an open fireplace, has a working set of vent-free gas logs. How do we know they're vent-free gas logs? Well, the 3 plates of nomenclature which are required are attached back here. And what that actually means is it's complete combustion, clean combustion, no carbon monoxide, no carbon soot. These literally could operate with the damper closed, but you would need to put a little hood here to deflect the heat off the wood mantle. So you're better off just operating with the damper open, which is what they're doing clearly now. And when you look up in there, you will see that there's a little bit of spider web activity going here, and the damper's kind of a little warped in here. But other than the spider webs, there's really not much going on up there. There was no creosote or anything to be swept out. So we'll leave it just like it is. The damper's wide open. This is the switch that operates the gas logs once they're lit. It uses a little a sensor called a thermopile, and that creates enough electricity to run it to this little controller right here. It doesn't actually have a remote. You can kind of consider this a remote because it's out a little bit towards the front of the fireplace. Working great, not having any problems. Other than the spider webs that you see, the flue system looks good. You can see it's pretty clean in here. And we're looking at the flue joints to make sure there's no problems there. Let's take a look up on top. We can see this is the furnace flue here, so it's a double flue fire chimney rather. And then the screen one is for the fireplace in question. There's some cracks up here in the crown. That should probably be addressed, and I've given you a price on doing that. We don't want water getting down into the body of the chimney. Code requires that any chimney that's greater than 30 inches wide, which this is right at 30, 8, 16, 32. It's about 32 inches wide. Anything greater, 30 inches or greater, requires a cricket. What this basically does, and you can kind of see from this illustration, it diverts the water around the chimney. The way it is now, the water's coming down the roof and likely to be backing up underneath the shingles. Eventually, that's a water leak if it's not a water leak now. So that's something that you would get your roofer to take care of for you. And those things usually run just a few $100s, but can save you a lot of water damage in the future. So you folks have questions for me, give me a call, 704-526-6348. You can email me at chris@affordablesweep.com. Thank you.